All right, folks, a quick dive today into the Pudgy Penguins ecosystem. We're looking at PENGU very quickly. This solid pre-sale, it was a pre-sale before, which is, it's nuts. It's back to listing price. I think some holders, got into profit, which is great to see. But what is happening for the short term? What could we next see for Pudgy Penguins? Because we're pretty much, we're in a good spot, but it has dropped quite a lot by market cap over the last month from $2.8 billion down to $1.95 billion. Now, a lot of people in the crypto space are anticipating for Bitcoin monthly returns here that October is usually very bullish. However, September is known to historically be bearish, and often history rhymes in some sense, and we could see this absolutely replicate. So be prepared, because September could be rocky, but October could be very bullish, and this might push us into an altcoin season, shall I say, or meme season space. Now, I do want to talk about the price action, guys. Before we crack on, please just hit that subscribe button. It only takes you a second. Hit the subscribe, like the video, share it with a crypto friend. And yeah, let's just talk about it. So we can see on the 7 days, it's down 13.62%. To some investors, this could be quite attractive in terms of where it currently is positioned to maybe get back into. Of course, this is a Solana token. Pudgy Penguins doing a lot of marketing for their token as well. Every single day, you can just see, they're out there, they're networking, they're talking about their crypto. It's like a shill army, really. It's a massive army of shillers and pushers, and it's great to see. So you can see, looking at the last few weeks, we had basically 5 weeks of consecutive green candles. June through to July was very strong and in an unexpected way for crypto. But we can see that we actually lost the symmetrical triangle here. This is the triangle that we didn't want to lose. We lost some support. Unfortunately, that means we've now pushed this 0.032 into a resistance range. And we can see that candle on the day, a lot of selling pressure, but a fairly decent amount of buying pressure too. It's kind of hard to say exactly where it's going to go, if I'm completely honest with you guys. But yeah, you can also see 2 consecutive red weekly candles. So I don't know how much further this is going to go down, if it even goes down. But if we can predict that we've got a red September along the way, if Bitcoin goes down, it's usually going to drag alts and memes down with it. So we could anticipate maybe a 20% drop in the sort of short to mid-term for Pudgy Penguins on the bearish scenario. If the market flips bullish, then that's great. But right now, I do think that we may see a bit of a correction. This coin has pumped tremendously. So to see more upside without excitement and euphoria and greed in the market is going to be quite difficult for it to do it in solitude. It needs to be an orchestra of the entire market moving at once, and not just liquidity randomly being injected into this one project alone, which I just don't think will happen. Looking at our trade wave indicator, if you do have trend wave, then you would have capitalized on the short position, which opened up at 0.041, made 26% profit. So like I said, guys, if you want to enjoy a trading indicator that we've built, the link is down below for it. Alternatively, you can become a patron. It's free with the Crypto Legend membership package right here. And it is making a lot of people money, trade wave right now. When we look at the Discord, every single day I'm looking at the traders and I'm seeing what's up with these guys. And yeah, making big profits. As you can see, they're using the indicators and making some nice money. And you too can also make some nice money. So check out my Patreon or check out Trend Wave Indicator linked down below for you, which will be integrated into your trading view. So yeah, how do I feel about Pudgy? I think Pudgy is great, but it does depend on an entire network, an entire crypto space to be moving bullish and parabolic kind of all at once. And that's sort of how the space does go. So we're not seeing any long signals flash up here on the Trend Wave Indicator that we've got. It is very much looking like, for now, it's hard to say. So yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, nothing either. It has been saying to go short very often. You can see it's been this top threshold, the red ribbon on the logarithmic here. And on the weekly time frame, yeah, nothing, no signals there. So it caught the short on the daily, but for now, it's really hard to say what's going to happen with memes, altcoins, because it all depends on the future, how September and October goes. Do want to say, if you are looking to use a new exchange, check out KSEX down below for your altcoins, your layer ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, trading, futures, leverage, holding, whatever you want to do. And you're going to enjoy some nice sign-up bonuses with KSEX. So the link is down below. Get involved. And a bit of news before we wrap up the video. Metaplanet just grabbed 775 more Bitcoin. This is $93 million worth. Pushing their stash to 18,888 Bitcoin holdings. this is interesting because, you know, a lot of companies are becoming effectively treasuries now. So really cool to see the treasury competition out there in the markets too. Of course, strategy is the leader there, but this is what's happening in the market right now. Subscribe, like, comment. We'll see you soon.